Hi guys. So I wanted to do a quick little everyday face, well, my everyday face. So yeah, that's what I thought I'd do. And if you're passing by this video and you decide to click on it and watch, so you have no idea who I am, my name is Mary Rose Wilson and this is my channel. Well, we'll do my mug of the day with my coffee in it, and it says, please don't make me adult today. This is my life right here. Please don't make me adult today. Adulting is no fun. I don't like it at all. I definitely gotta warm that up when I go upstairs. So, without further ado, let's do this. So, alright, so my skin's all prepped. I've already washed it with my micellar water, and I've already done my moisturizer. I use the IT Cosmetics, man, I just totally forgot the name of it, but I'll put everything down below in the description box, everything that I used. I'm going to use my tinted moisturizer just to even out my skin. My skin's been kind of funny lately, like I don't know if you guys can see it. Well, you probably can if I can on here. I just have a lot of red right here, just right around my chin, like right up here in the T-zone. So I kind of want to cover that up. I think that's what I'm gonna do. So I'm going to grab my absolute favorite, which is the Neutrogena Healthy Skin Anti-Aging Perfector. It's natural to tan, right there. So, and I think instead of using my brush today, I'm going to use my beauty sponge from e.l.f. By e.l.f. Yeah, how about from e.l.f. Oh my god. It's mom brain at its finest. So I think the way I'm going to take this is I'm not going to put it directly on the beauty blender. I'm going to use my fingers to kind of dot it all over my face, and then I'll blend it all out. I think if I use the sponge, I might get a little more coverage. Not that I'm looking to be full coverage today, but just, you know, in like where the redness is and things like that. So, alright, so I'm already not liking what the beauty blender is doing here. I think it's making it really, blotchy. So I'm gonna go in with my brush and I'm gonna put a little bit more on because this is actually shearing it out more than I'd like. So we're going to not use the beauty blender because my plan did not work. Hair everywhere. That is so annoying when you have a hair somewhere and you can feel it but you can't see it, and it's just sitting on your face. Super annoying. My self-tan is kind of fading a little bit, but I don't think it's fading enough to where you'll be able to notice a difference. I mean, it's not that bad, I don't think. I tend to take a lot of time blending out because you don't want, like, I tend to get kind of, it tends to gather right here sometimes and around my nose. Just if you don't blend it out good enough. It's not that it actually, like, applies that way. No matter how much you blend, it kind of gathers in one spot and just stays there. You just really got to make sure you're nice and blended out. So, great. I am happy with how that looks. So then we're gonna move on to concealer, and you know the drill. You know which two I'm gonna use. I'm gonna use my Tarte Shape Tape, and I'm going to use my Maybelline Instant Rewind. And before I do any of those, I am going to grab my NYX, oh god, dog hair just everywhere, man. So before I do those, before I conceal, I'm going to cover up these dark circles. And I'm going to take my e.l.f. eyeshadow brush, as usual. Oh my god, I'm so itchy, 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 itchy. I got something on my face. Ugh. It's like right here. I don't know if it's brush hair, dog hair, my hair, I don't know. And I'm going to try to blend it out with the brush to the best of my ability, and then I'll do the concealer, and then I'll go ahead and I will blend everything out with a damp beauty sponge. I also did not prime my face because I'm wearing a tinted moisturizer. So normally when you do a moisturizer, you're gonna do that first before primer, but I only use a primer when I'm gonna use foundation. So we're gonna go in with the Tarte Shape Tape in light. And then we're gonna go in with our damp beauty sponge. I am gonna use the big one because this is dampened. Like I didn't use the setting spray to dampen this. I went and actually wet it. So I'm gonna use this to blend the concealer out. All right, that's all blended out. So now we're gonna go in with the Maybelline Age Rewind, and we're just going to put this right in the corners here. I'm liking it. So we have a nice smooth base and all nice and even toned. So that's always a good thing. So then I'm going to set. I'm gonna set the middle of my face, and I'm gonna take the big one. I know I usually use the either medium or the small one, but like I said, this one's damp. So, and I really haven't used a damp beauty blender like this in a while. And it seems to actually smooth everything out a little bit better. Not that the Urban Decay De-Slick doesn't, but this I just feel, because the whole entire sponge is damp, I just feel like it works a little better. And again, we're gonna dunk it in, tap off the excess, and we're going to, actually before we do anything, I'm gonna take the medium beauty sponge and just go over, just smooth out any wrinkles or any concealer that might have gathered right underneath the lower lash line. All right, and now we're gonna go in. And then whatever's left, I just take and I just go ahead and I set the middle of my face where we did the concealer. So everything is set, and now the eyes are very simple, very, very, very simple. I really do not do a whole lot. I want a little color in the crease, so when I want that, I go into my CARLI BYBEL Deluxe palette, and I go into this mauve shade because, again, as you all know, if you watch me, you know I'm obsessed with this mauve. So all I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take, we already set the eye, so I don't have to do the bone shade to kind of set everything because we're all set to go. So I'm just gonna go in with my e.l.f. blending brush. Actually, I lied. I'm gonna go in with my ROYAL&LANGNICKEL, my angle shader. So I'm gonna go in to this mauve shade right here, tap off the excess, and I'm just gonna go in. On to the next eye. The next eye. Man, oh man, can I stop saying that? Can I stop saying that? To the other eye. So then I'm going to take my smoky eye brush from ROYAL&LANGNICKEL, and I'm going to dip into the same mauve shade, and I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to get right under the lash line, the lower lash line. And then I'm going to highlight the inner corner. So for that, I'm going to use my e.l.f. eyeshadow brush, and I'm just gonna pick up probably this color right here, and I'm gonna use that for the brow bone and for the inner corner. What? You just want to come down here and get in this video, don't you?
Yeah, I want to watch you.
Kids, you know. All right. And that is it for the eye for now. And I'll go back and do mascara and all that stuff. So now we're going to go on to brows. And I am not going to fill them in. I'm simply going to brush them, and then I'm going to go ahead and use my Gimme Brow to set them. And then once you got them all brushed where you want them, go in with the Gimme Brow and set them. And I'm just gonna take it, I'm gonna brush all the brow hairs up. I'm gonna go for that wild look today, since this makeup is somewhat natural, somewhat. natural-esque makeup. I'm feeling it. Oh, you know what? I never updated you guys on the shampoo and conditioner sample that I got from my Sephora Play box. I used it. I really wanted to not like it. I really did, because I already knew, because it said caviar in it, in the title, I guess, that it was going to be expensive if I liked it. And of course, what happened? I used it. I loved it. It made my hair feel so soft, so silky. It had so much move, like it just moved differently. It was just so nice. And I tend to my hair just tends to get greasy very quickly, and like I said, a lot of it's because I have oily skin, so it tends to just sit right here, and then the more I touch it and play with it, you know, it just tends to go back, so my hair tends to get greasy very quickly, and that did not happen. I mean, I probably went the longest without washing my hair using that shampoo and conditioner, so, and my hair still looked fantastic. Yeah, so that really it made my hair feel awesome. Really awesome. So I did my brows, and now I'm gonna move on to the face and finish the face off. So I am going to do blush today, and I'm gonna do just a little bit of bronzing on the face. I'm not gonna contour or anything like that. So for that, we all know what I'm gonna use, because it's the only contour palette that I have, or bronzing palette. So it's gonna be the Maybelline Master Bronze. And I'm going to use my e.l.f. blurring brush. Oh, my foot is falling asleep. Oh, God. Getting old sucks. Alright, so I'm going to go into this shade right here to bronze up the face. I have been kind of taking the bronzer right up the bridge of my nose, not trying to contour my nose or anything like that, but just to give that shadow a little bit more definition. Now I'm going to go in with my ROYAL&LANGNICKEL powder brush, and I'm going to take the Milani blush. This blush is, I have been using this religiously. Like anytime I do my makeup, this is the blush that I normally use, because it's just such a perfect color. I feel like this color goes with everything. The color is Tea Rose. And it's just, but nothing, I mean, there's barely any fallout, barely, which isn't a big deal to me, and the pattern is still there. Like, I can't believe how good this blush is. So I'm going to do a dusting on the apples of my cheeks, and I'm going to kind of take it back a little bit. And again, I know when I first put blushes on, it kind of looks a little harsh, but we always fix it. And then we're going to go in with the highlighter. And today I'm going to use something different. I'm going to use the Wet n Wild Mega Glow Highlighting Powder. And this one is, which one is this? Precious Petals. It was on the front, not the back. Really? Ugh, coffee's cold. Back to what I was doing. So we're going to use this today. And again, I'm going to use my e.l.f. concealer brush to apply the highlight, and I'm going to obviously highlight in all the high points of my face. And I just saw that Maybelline has another Master Chrome in Rose Gold. Wait till I get my hands on that. I am going to use it all the time. I love Rose Gold. It's like my favorite. So I'm super pumped about going out and buying that. Oh, there it is. Oh, look at that highlight. And I'm not looking to be like, I don't want, you know, astronauts to see me from space kind of blinding highlight today. I'm just going for like a wet, dewy finish. Again, something simple. This is more of a simple glam. This, like I said, this is every day. Cube Expo. Highlight is on fleek. That's where it is. That's where it's at. So now I'm going to spray my face with my Urban Decay De-Slick setting spray, which I'm running out of. Spray the whole face, take the Beauty Blender, kind of blend everything together nicely. We'll do mascara, and then we'll pick a lip, which I think if you watch me, you know what I'm gonna pick. because I've been obsessed with this color. It just goes with everything, and it'll definitely go with this look. So let's get spraying. Enough of my mouth. God, I love setting spray. And again, with my e.l.f. beauty sponge, the big one that's already damp, I'm just gonna go over everything. So we're all melted into the skin. Oh, my hair. You'd think I'd be smart and bring a clip down here so I could just clip all this back so I don't get setting spray in my hair and everything else, but apparently I'm not. The last tutorial I did when I did my Sephora Play Box, I had gotten this. It is the Lancome, it's an eyelash primer, and I used it the other day, and I mean, I guess I noticed a difference. Maybe not a huge difference, but I definitely noticed a little something happening. So I'm gonna put this on, and then I'm gonna do my Better Than Sex by Too Faced mascara, and then I will show you guys what it looks like. Well, and in between that, I'm gonna curl my lashes. Forgot about that. Maybelline also has a an eyelash primer that I am going to pick up at some point, and I'm gonna give that a try because it looks pretty promising. So I'm also not going to be putting mascara on my bottom lashes either. That's just a step that I don't tend to take when I'm doing, you know, a look like this. There's only one thing that I'm not a fan of with this lash primer, is that I feel like it makes my lashes look a little more clumpy, and I don't like that. I like a little bit, I don't mind a little bit of clump, but I like them to be a little more separated. That is the only thing that I've noticed, and it's not like it's like horrible, but like I said, I mean, it's just a little clumpy. I'm not a huge fan of that, but I don't know if you guys can see the difference between this eye and that. Oh yeah, you can, look. So this eye's done, that eye's not. See, this lash is just a little clumpy. So what I'm gonna do is to quickly correct that situation. I am going to take a spoolie, and I'm just gonna run it through just where it's more clumpy than I'd like it, and that'll kind of space it out a little bit and make it look the way I want. Okay, and that is a little bit better. So you see how nice it looks? So I am going to go out and I'm going to grab the Maybelline lash primer and give that a try, and see what we think of that. So now the face is done. So all we have left is the lip, and then this look will be complete. All right. So for the lip, I am going to use the Makeup Forever. You think I'd know the name of this by now without having to look at it, but it's the Artist Rouge. And again, it looks, like I said, it looks very pink with the lights in here, but it's really not. It is a really pretty mauve shade, and I'm kind of living for it. So we're gonna put that on the lip, kind of go with the whole look that we've got going on here. All right, the lip is on, which means this whole look is complete. Oh, I forgot to, I wasn't gonna set this, I was just gonna leave it be, but I forgot to set the whole face before I did my mascara. So again, let's just set the face real quick. All right, so this look is complete. So this is my everyday face. There isn't a single step in here that I don't do. If I'm really crunched for time, there might be certain things I might take out, but for the most part, this is what I wear every day to look like a presentable human being. So I hope you guys enjoyed it. I hope you guys give it a try. And if you do happen to give this look a try, then, you know, let me know in the description box, or in the description box, that's my thing, in the comment section, you know, if it worked for you. Yeah, so if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up, subscribe, and hit the notification bell so you don't miss hanging out with me. So yeah, so that's it, and I will see you guys in my next video.